Stay classy, Golden News. So this is going to be our fourth lesson of the week, focusing on analyzing text structure. In the previous three lessons, we read over two different articles. One was Virtual Worlds, Community in a Computer, which we have a Google Doc or a PDF that you guys could follow along and read. And we did that for two lessons. The third lesson that we did was School Uniforms, the Way to Go. And that should be on pages 3 and 4 of your Google PDF. Excuse me. And so today we're going to go ahead and we are going to read the final article in this week worth of lessons. So really quickly, if you don't already have that Google Doc I've been talking about or the Google PDF, it's titled Virtual Worlds and School Uniforms. Go ahead and find that, press pause, find that, and then come back and join the video. All right, now since you have the document, I want you to look at the second article, which is School Uniforms, the Way to Go. Very clearly in this one, I want you just to take a minute to think about this. What was the author's opinion in this article? Go ahead and pause, give the obvious answer, and then come back. All right, obvious answer was in the title. School uniforms are the way to go. But being more specific, what were some of the reasons that the author was advocating? Advocating mean they were pushing forward, they wanted this, they thought it was a great idea. What were some of those reasons this author thought that school uniforms were the way to go? Go ahead and hit pause and then come back and join me in just a second. All right. So you guys can just pick a few of the reasons just right off the top from these subheadings, like an end-to-end decision. Students wouldn't have to spend time in the mornings deciding, oh, does this look good? Does this not look good? Does this fit on me? Does it not? Identity and belonging. Everyone would know that, yes, you are a part of the school. It'd help out with safety. And self-expression, that there still was ways to show self-expression even without having different clothes than the rest. Now, I want you guys to go ahead and scroll down in that document I've been talking about to the third and final article. It should be on pages, 5 and 6? And that is School Uniforms, No Way Out. I don't want you to read it, but I want you to skim the title, the subtitles, the headings, and different things like that. Give a quick second, and then come back and join me. Or hit pause, and then do that, and come back and join me. Okay, so today, excuse me. Today, this is like my fourth or fifth video I've made today, and my voice is getting a little hoarse. Follow along with me today as I read the article. So have it in the background, have the video in the background, and then have this in front of you, and I'm going to read it. It's probably going to take about 3 total videos, including this one, to read this all. Follow along as I read the article. I'm going to stop during the reading to have you guys use heads together. Obviously, you don't have a partner or a partner, so you just have to talk to yourself and think about it yourself to discuss what we're learning, okay? So a couple questions I want to have you keep in mind while we're reading this out loud. What information does the author include in the article to support the opinion that wearing school uniforms is not good for students? So let me say that again. What information does the author include in this article to support the opinion that wearing school uniforms is not good for students? Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and read part of this, and then I'm going to actually reread some of it as well, just so you know. School uniforms, no way. It's Monday morning, a school day, and you're thinking, what will I wear to school today? Well, you might consider the weather, your mood, the class party you're having that day, or the promise you made to your best friend to wear matching sweatshirts. But if you had to wear a school uniform each day, you wouldn't be able to make wardrobe decisions. You'd have to dress like everyone else. School uniform policies are being debated in public school districts across the United States. Supporters say that uniforms make schools safer, help prevent bullying and teasing, and even improve students' academic performance. But opponents say that school uniforms are not the way to go. So in that introductory first 2 paragraphs along with the title, the author does a couple things. One, gives their opinion. They think no way on school uniforms. And they actually even tell you what their opponents, people who think school uniforms are a good idea, argue. And then they kind of set up that like, hey, in this paper, we're going to talk to you about reasons why we think we should not have school uniforms. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and in the next video, I'm going to start over and I'm going to reread the first part that I read to you, and then I'll finish out the rest of the article, which is 2 pages. So go ahead and stay classy, Golden Eagles, and the second video will be next.